If you had to guess, which of these points do you press to relieve your migraine, or to lower cholesterol, to reduce pain from arthritis, or to reduce high blood pressure? Believe it or not, this question is what led to the discovery of one of the most profound and powerful healing arts known to man. With hundreds of years of case studies of miraculous healing stories like cysts disappearing, wounds suddenly healing, women who couldn't conceive finally becoming pregnant, depression and anxiety melting away, migraines and toothaches suddenly vanishing, all by activating specific points on your body. Not through surgery, not with drugs or medication, not with special juices or crazy scammy supplements. These people were completely healed when these specially trained individuals did nothing more than activate specific points on their body. If you know what I'm describing, then you already know I am talking about the ancient Chinese healing art called acupressure. It comes from the entire healing system of traditional Chinese medicine, also called TCM. People familiar with acupressure describe it as unlocking your body's ability to heal itself, where an acupressure master will simply locate the part of the body where your energy is blocked. Apply gentle pressure for a minute or maybe two. Then after a few moments, a sensation of relaxation, and often a light warmth flushes through the area that is in pain, and problem areas are relieved. In fact, it is something you can learn to do on your own in your very own home. And with some instruction, simply find the energy blocks in your own body and heal it yourself. But the most advanced practitioners are also deeply trained and experienced in all the traditional Chinese medicine therapies, and can even heal others by prescribing certain foods you can buy in any grocery store, and through herbs that speed up the process. I'll be introducing you to one of these masters in a few minutes. He has taken the art of acupressure, combined it with all the most powerful aspects of traditional Chinese medicine, and has refined it into a far simpler and more direct way to get results. His name is Master Lim. He is easily the most humble man I've ever met in my life. I actually had a hard time believing this humble, soft-spoken man was the source of all the stories I kept hearing about performing such miraculous feats of healing. Stories like how a man was suddenly struck with a deadly heart attack in a subway, and Master Lim, who happened to be there, was able to use his deep understanding of meridian points to literally massage the heart attack away in a matter of minutes. At least that's what it would have looked like to you. Just by placing a few fingers on a specific part of the man's body, he was able to neutralize the heart attack on the spot. Without question, this saved the man's life, as it took a long time for the paramedics to come. But when they did, he was calm and serene. What impressed me most about Master Lim was his constant drive to keep honing his skills. He isn't an ivory tower philosopher who only preaches the philosophy of healing. He has studied numerous healing modalities to create results in the trenches, such as herbology, the healing property of foods, essential oils, acupressure, aromatherapy, and massage techniques. Why so many fields? Because he found that only one school of thought didn't create the consistency he was looking for. Yes, it is miraculous when it worked, but using all the different fields and studies and combining them into one advanced system, Master Lim is able to create faster, more consistent, and more permanent results. Like Linda, a 70-year-old firecracker who had excruciating arthritis pain in her knees. Linda was a vivacious woman who was full of life and loved her freedom. Yet she was suffering from depression because she could not walk anymore. She went for acupuncture, but relief lasted such a short time. However, she came to see Master Lim, and after learning the simple techniques he taught her, without drugs or surgery, she was able to walk freely again. Eventually, she was able to walk faster than her younger sister. While being able to walk again may seem small to someone else, for Linda it was like getting her life back. Then there was the story of Paul, who was in his late 50s, and had vertigo, a condition where you cannot keep your balance. That was so bad that one time he couldn't even drive his car. With Master Lim's straightforward and uncomplicated instructions, Paul went home and did soothing exercises he was taught, and the vertigo vanished. And even his doctor, after a thorough checkup, could not find any trace of it. And unlike what Western medicine says, vertigo is not caused by the ear. Master Lim knew exactly which meridian point was blocked, and therefore causing the vertigo. He taught Paul an easy 5-minute exercise to do every day at a specific time of the day. Paul was able to literally massage the blockage away. And there was Barbara, the 71-year-old lady who was doomed to take cholesterol medication for the rest of her life. But by knowing which of her meridian points were blocked, she learned how to rub the blockages away. Now Barbara is completely free of her cholesterol medications. Her doctor, trained in Western medicine, doesn't understand how it happened. but had no choice to accept the fact that her cholesterol was fine. These are just a few of the staggering yet everyday occurrences Master Lim experiences in his practice. And he's now quietly earned the status of a living legend because of all the results he keeps getting. If all traditional Chinese medicine was like light in a room, he's focused it into a sharp laser that can be directed at what you're suffering from and get results without years of training and spending hundreds of dollars. But he's not only mastered the science of applying it, he's mastered the art of teaching it. So you or someone you care about can take control and apply a few of these ancient methods and attain near miraculous results they never thought possible. You'll be hearing some of these miraculous healing stories in a moment, but first, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Kevin Richardson, and in this short video, I'm going to obliterate all the silly lies you've been told about what it takes to prevent and heal virtually all the common ailments we experience today. Reveal the hidden reason folks like you have not gotten results in the past, and we'll show you how to quickly and easily transform into someone who can quickly and magically heal illness and emotional or mental distress by just applying gentle pressure on specific points on your body and in a specific sequence. In fact, even though this might sound impossible now, after you watch this video and do what it says, like thousands of ecstatic students have before you, you will be shocked at the staggering transformation you go through, almost overnight. How suddenly, by knowing the healing trigger points on your body, you can make a migraine vanish, improve sleep, and even alleviate back pain. How you can even melt depression and anxiety away without drugs, therapy, or even saying a word. Where you can channel what the Chinese call qi, which means life energy, and release the body's natural healing power to heal itself. This life energy travels through channels up and down your body called meridians. The word meridian is an ancient word that means the highest point or stage of development, peak. In other words, they are invisible lines that run up and down your body that contain the highest concentration of your life force, or qi as the Chinese call it. When we experience pain or illness, it's because one or more of these meridians are blocked. And when they get blocked, a certain part of your body, like an organ or an injury, does not get the nutrients and energy it needs to heal. You're going to discover how to unblock the meridians in your body shortly and release your natural healing ability you were born with to heal or reverse illness with just a touch of your hands. The truth is that we already possess this amazing ability. We are actually born with it. We've just never been exposed to this ancient system of healing, and any man or woman can master this art form on their own, just by following a few profound, transformational, yet easy steps. I wanted to learn from Master Lim myself and sought him out. The first day at the Meridian Therapy class was very exciting, and Master Lim taught me a few important things. Meridian therapy is not a method where you heal a person. It is actually a method of locating blockages of your universal life force and releasing it to allow your body to return to a healthy state. And that all illness, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, is really a blockage of that person's life force. My role is to find the blocked areas and unblock it. When it gets unblocked, the body heals itself. For someone growing up being taught that pain and illness went away when you popped a pill, that was mind-blowing for me. You see, qi basically means life force. So the study of meridian therapy is actually a study of the flow of universal life force. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit woo-woo here. I don't mean to. You see, this life force is very real, and numerous studies have been undertaken to find scientific evidence for the existence of meridians. The most startling study was in 1992 at the Necker Hospital in Paris. Master Jean-Claude Darras and Master Pierre de Venerjoul explicitly confirmed the existence of the meridian system with their famous experiment. They injected harmless radioactive tracers into meridian points of 300 volunteers. Then they tracked how the tracers moved through the body using special cameras. Whenever tracers were injected to non-meridian points, they quickly disappeared. However, to their astonishment, when they injected it into the meridian points, the tracers followed the pattern of the entire meridian system, mapped out thousands of years ago by the ancient Chinese. Yet, the researchers were further stunned when they witnessed the tracers slow to a molasses-like crawl when they approached to diseased organs, and race faster around healthy organs. They were witnessing what Chinese philosophers have been teaching for millennia. The results perfectly followed the 5,000-year-old ancient Chinese diagrams of meridians. This is a computer-enhanced version of an image produced at that hospital. Now, it doesn't end there. The study also established another crucial fact. The less healthy the person in the study was, the slower the traces moved through their meridian points overall. When the energy was flowing at optimum speed and balance, the subject was in good health. Even Deepak Chopra described this life force as an intelligent energy that is naturally designed to flow where there is not enough of it and restore that area of the body to optimum health. So meridian therapy is the study of this intelligent energy, how to harness it and direct it to where it is needed most. That's what meridian therapy really is. That's why meridian therapy doesn't just work on physical problems, it also works on mental and emotional problems as well. Once news of the amazing results began spreading, it was only a matter of time before it found its way into celebrity circles. I'm not just referring to the celebrities such as Gwyneth Paltrow, who says, "I've been a big fan of Chinese medicine for a long time because it works." Or Robert Downey Jr., who even received an award for being such an outspoken advocate of traditional Chinese medicine. This is a picture of him with that award. He credits his good health to traditional Chinese medicine and says it has had a profound impact in all areas of his life for many years. Downey Jr. goes on to say, "Truth be told, every discipline that I have employed that has its roots in the Chinese tradition has worked, and that's what I'm really drawn to. When things work, they are really worth putting your time and energy behind." Jim Carrey has also said, "Undergoing traditional Chinese medicine has led to a marked change in my physical vitality and my general state of well-being." And Julianne Moore, in an interview for Health magazine, said, "The only thing that really got me back to normal was Chinese medicine." And she went on to say that it has also been amazing for her back pain and insomnia. No, it's not just these celebrities and many more who thoroughly endorse it that prove it is growing in the West. It's institutions such as the Harvard Medical School, which has now created a division to study alternative medicine such as traditional Chinese medicine, or Australia's University of Western Sydney and Beijing University, who have completed massive reviews of hundreds of thousands of cancer patients and proved that Chinese medicine is indeed a viable treatment for almost all cancers. The researchers intensely scrutinized lung, liver, stomach, breast, esophageal, colorectal, and throat and sinus cancer. A staggering 85% of the participants reported a decrease in cancer symptoms, especially pain, and a 70% increase in survival rates, as well as a 38% reduction in tumor size. Maybe you've heard of folks turning to Chinese therapies such as acupuncture, acupressure, or Tai Chi to prevent disease or reverse illnesses that Western medicine has not been able to help. Every day I hear miraculous stories from my clients, as well as my meridian therapy students. Here is an example of how powerful this can be. My name is Eric Dunford, and I was treated on June 19, 2014, because I had a frozen shoulder after a skateboarding accident. The day before the treatment, I hit an unexpected curb while skateboarding in the dark. I landed hard on my left arm and shoulder, hobbled home, spent a painful night. I woke up the next morning in extreme pain and was completely unable to move my left arm. At the emergency room, I was prescribed naproxen and referred to surgery. I left the hospital very worried because I work as a painter, and now I was unable to use my left arm for anything. I told my roommate about the accident 18 hours after it happened. At that time, I could only lift my left arm up about 40 degrees, and we decided to try acupressure. Master Lim pressed 2 points on my right lower leg and had me take 3 deep breaths. It only took a couple of minutes, and afterwards, my arm was 100% completely mobile. The next day, I was able to work for 11 hours painting ceilings with a smile on my face. I got a call from the surgeon's office that afternoon offering to schedule surgery. I said, "No thanks. I had a 2-minute acupressure treatment and the shoulder was fine today." This kind of acupressure is incredible. I would recommend acupressure to anyone with acute injuries because Western medicine is expensive and only masks an injury. This is the most unbelievable healing experience of my life, a true miracle. Then there was the story of Lewis Morrison, who was suffering from constant debilitating headaches that seemed to have no solution. My name is Lewis. I went to an acupressure workshop on August 21, 2007 because I was suffering from headaches several times per week. I have had this problem for 35 years. The headaches would wake me up at night and also interfere with my workday. They interrupted my sleep and caused me to feel fatigued and irritable. I tried medications such as Aleve and Excedrin migraine and chiropractic. The medications that I took caused stomach ulcers and bleeding ulcers that resulted in my being hospitalized this year. I began to feel significant improvements in my condition after a demonstration at the workshop, and since then I have been able to manage the headaches myself using the techniques I learned at the acupressure workshop. At this point in time, my condition feels 85% better. It has been over 15 years since I have had so few headaches. I now feel I have control of the headaches and not the other way around. I am able to stop the headaches without medication and enjoy any activity. I am looking forward to beginning my acupuncture treatments for other pain management. And there was Rich, who was virtually paralyzed by intense sciatica and back pain. My name is Rich. I was desperate and reluctantly tried Master Lim's method in September 2014 because I was suffering from low back pain and sciatica. I had this problem for 6 years, 4 months, and 21 days. When the pain was at its worst, it was more than a level 10 on a pain scale of 1 to 10. It has dropped me to the floor at home, while shopping in a store, and at ball games. One time I was praying in church. I fell. Bam! Right on my face. The pain kept me from working, and financial issues led to arguments, which strained my relationships with my family. The pain made it difficult to sleep more than 1 or 2 hours a night, and I ended up feeling fatigued, irritable, hopeless, and depressed. I missed birthdays, Christmas, and other family functions because I hurt too much to attend. I worked with 7 doctors, did 87 physical therapy visits, tried chiropractic treatments and medications such as diclofenac, cyclobenzaprine, and oxycodone. I ended up dependent on the narcotic pain meds while other pills were ruining my liver and stomach. I began to feel some improvements in my condition after 3 treatments. At this point in time, my condition feels 68% better. I feel fully charged and ready to take on the world. I can walk with my back straight, dance with my wife, and jog with my son. I crawl around on the floor with my daughter, watch her smile and laugh as I roll around with her on the floor. I can be intimate with my wife more often and with less pain. During the treatments, I could feel the energy of youth filling my veins and surging through my acupuncture channels. If you are hesitant about any of this, stop being a worrywart. Make the leap across Western medicine and get treated by this most amazing medicine. The one and only way to go is Chinese medicine. These are just a few of the staggering yet everyday occurrences Master Lim experiences in his practice. But here's where it gets exciting for you. After his many years of quiet and constant study and testing, Master Lim was able to develop a way you can create these miracles for yourself without having to come to his clinic. In fact, you don't have to go to any clinic. Now, you can learn the key meridian points on your own body that are blocked, gently massage them, and reverse the disease, infection, or ailment you or someone you love are suffering from. You've already heard of the profound results others have experienced using Chinese medicine. As you've already seen, the deep list of evidence can be seen below. Now you can do it for yourself. I convinced Master Lim that by creating a training that people could access through the internet, he could help hundreds of thousands of people who could not travel to his sold-out seminars. When he agreed, I worked with Master Lim to create a training manual that will teach you all the most important meridian points on your body to resolve virtually any ailment you are experiencing. First, you'll get the Pure Natural Healing Step-by-Step Training Manual. It's your complete step-by-step guide to become a pure natural healing expert by using Master Lim's brilliant teaching method. Next, you also get a specially designed workbook that shows you how to create a daily routine and journal your healing experience. It will guide you through identifying the illness you want to reverse, help you isolate the meridian points you need to focus on, and map out a schedule for when to work on them. The workbook also outlines the foods and full-body exercises for you to do to strengthen your immune system. You're also receiving a set of videos to visually teach you how to find your meridian points, know where the blockages are, and how to perform the exercises on them, so you can see it for yourself and not wonder if you're doing it right. This combination of tools that you're receiving in this program will almost magically make illness, disease, and infection vanish. We're calling it Pure Natural Healing because it is the purest, oldest, and most natural form of healing known to man. Pure Natural Healing is simple. You don't just have to manage an illness you or your loved ones are suffering from, but can actually reverse minor and life-threatening diseases like heart disease, clogged arteries, tumor growth, the flu, and even arthritis. In this revolutionary new program, you'll discover the astonishing art of self-healing through meridian therapy, but in a simplified and uncomplicated way. It won't take you decades to master the art of meridian healing like it did for Master Lim. Like all true masters, he was able to distill all his knowledge down to the core areas of the body that matter the most. You'll be able to literally massage disease out of your body and claim freedom from drugs, surgery, or a life of disability. But it is also how he combines his meridian therapy with other discoveries that creates the powerful and almost superhuman effects. For example, you're going to discover when to do the 5-minute exercises. You see, there is a rhythm that your body follows, and it's not the circadian rhythm. At any one point in time, your body naturally focuses its energy, its qi, on energizing one key function. And when you focus on the meridian that controls that function of the body, and use Master Lim's simple techniques on that point, and at that time, you will get staggering results. In other words, if you have digestive issues, there are meridian points on your body that are blocked, and they're causing your digestive system to break down. When you find out where these meridian points are, and massage those points at a certain time of day, The poor digestion symptoms vaporize. Now keep in mind, the meridian points are never in the problem areas. This is why it has been so hard for Western medicine to accept or discover this. Remember, Western medicine looks at the body as a group of parts that can be replaced when they break down. If you have a problem with your knees, they will only look at the knees, so they never look anywhere else for a root cause. Chinese medicine looks at the whole body, and that's why they were able to pinpoint the energy dams that were holding back the flow of life force in areas far away from where you are experiencing pain now. So, for example, if you are suffering from arthritis of the knees, the precise meridian point could be on the neck, or it could be on your ring finger. You can also gain a flood of energy for yourself with a lot less sleep by knowing when you should sleep. The 8-hour rule is totally wrong, and you'll soon discover why. And the same is true with food. You'll find out that it is not how much you eat that matters when you're trying to lose weight. What matters more is when you eat. Master Lim himself lost 20 pounds just by changing the times he ate, even though he was still eating his favorite foods. Just by itself, the Pure Natural Healing Manual will change your life forever. Even people who didn't consider themselves sick or diseased saw immediate senses of calmness, energy, endurance, and well-being. Honestly, this is the only program like this in existence, so there's nothing to compare it to. So let me just ask you a question. How much is it worth to you to protect yourself and the people you love from the top causes of death today? To have the secret code to make your body the kind that allows you and your loved ones to reap all the joy life has to offer, and avoid spending the last decades of your life crippled and dependent on drugs and medication? How much would you pay to have the problem of illness solved forever? To be able to provide for your family, your wife or husband, or your children without fear of illness? If you're like all the others who bought this, you'd pay a lot. Well, I got some really good news for you. We are planning on selling Pure Natural Healing for $97, which every person who's actually used the program tells me is a total steal. Why is this? Just think about it for a second. How many hundreds or thousands of dollars have you spent in the past trying to get over a cold or the flu, not to mention on today's health insurance? Or if you couldn't use insurance, how much did you spend on ridiculous hospital bills that charge you $6 a pill? How many ointments have you bought to get rid of skin problems or aches and pains, or to settle a sour stomach? The fact is that Pure Natural Healing has been proven again and again for over a century to work, to give you the choice of being a slave to an illness, a slave to the politics of medicine interested in profit more than our health, and a slave to suffering, to the freedom to live the way we were designed to live, free to choose, free to be healthy, free of disease, which should make a tiny one-time investment of $97 seem like a bargain. But you know what? I want to make this an easy and safe decision for you. When I'm finished with this market test, I'm going to hold a special sale where I discount the program by a generous 30% and offer it for just $67. However, because you're getting it here early, if you act right now, I'll let you have the Pure Natural Healing Program for just $39.95. All you have to do to get started is click the big, shiny, inviting Add to Cart button that has just appeared below. You'll gain instant access to everything, and we'll start the road to dominant health tonight. As soon as you click Add to Cart, you'll be able to download the entire program, go through the manual, and start using these simple little tricks and techniques I give you as soon as possible with an ailment you're suffering from. Your children, your spouse, and you will be able to see for yourself the incredible results you'll get with Pure Natural Healing. And there's, of course, my 100% no questions asked guarantee. Here's how it works. Order today and use the material. If you aren't blown away, and if you don't get incredible results, simply email me within 60 days for a complete refund. No fine print, no BS. Listen, here's the deal. The way I like to help people is, I don't believe I deserve your money unless I get you results. I take a tremendous amount of pride in this product. It took a long time to put it together. I've spent hundreds of hours with Master Lim, and I've completed a massive amount of research. And I've discovered Master Lim and his simple techniques that you can use to turn disease into a thing of the past. I know you're going to get great results with this, which is why I'm willing to give you such a safe, no questions asked guarantee. You can feel completely safe today, knowing that you're protected and that when you do invest in the Pure Natural Healing Program, you will either get results or you'll get your money back. It's that simple. All you have to do to get started, again, is click the big Add to Cart button below, and you'll be able to get Pure Natural Healing for the low price of just $39.95. But you really have to act now. So really, you've got a really simple choice to make. Option number 1 is for you to do nothing. Keep going the way you are now. Keep being frustrated and risk things getting worse because you don't take action. Keep, going on the internet and trying one thing after another and just get more and more frustrated. I can tell you from the testimonials you've seen already, and more that I will show to you, a disease-free life can be yours. Your body wants to be healthy. You just need to know how to open the door for your body to heal itself and destroy any infection or bacteria that is making you sick. Option number 2 is you can take what you learned today and try it out yourself. You can take the basic ideas I talked to you about with meridian therapy and what it means to your body and go out and use it for yourself or a loved one. And you might get some decent results. But wouldn't you rather have a sure thing? Wouldn't you rather have a simple system that so many people just like you have already used? And have that in your corner as you try to make this happen? But of course, there's an option number 3. Risk nothing at all today. Grab the Pure Natural Healing Training for just $39.95 today. Devour the material, put it into action, and see how little it takes for you to get that incredible, youthful feeling of strength and vitality again. See how easy and inexpensive it is to rid yourself of something you have felt cursed and controlled by. Again, all you have to do to get started is click the big, shiny, inviting Add to Cart button below. You'll gain instant access to everything. As soon as you hit Add to Cart, you'll be able to get an email that gives you the download link. You can download the entire Pure Natural Healing Program and everything I've promised you here right now. You can be going through it in just a few minutes from now, and you can be getting incredible results within what? A day or two? It won't take you very long to go through the material, but the results will last a lifetime. There's not really a lot of theory here. It's really focused on results. Everything in this program is focused on giving you exactly what you need in order to get the kind of awesome, wonderful, healthy vitality you've been dreaming of. And all you have to do to get what you want is click the Add to Cart button below. You will get great results like so many other folks have before you. And if you are worried, of course you're backed up by the 100% money-back guarantee. Listen, if you're here, it's because you want to get rid of an illness. Maybe it's your illness, or maybe it's someone else's. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be free of illness, and your body wants to be as healthy as it can. It just needs help. But what about everyday regular people like you and me? Here are some of the many stories of miraculous healing with the use of meridian therapy. I used to take a very expensive supplement for my bowel movements, and even though I can sleep well, my body still feels tense. After practicing this meridian self-therapy and exercise routine diligently, I no longer need the supplement. This helps me save over $80 a month. I'm able to sleep very well now. Betty. I've had a food sensitivity issue for many years. My condition was so bad that if I ate something wrong, MSG, pepper, gluten, etc., I'll have a headache and migraine, rush home, and vomit. My body would swell up so much that I couldn't wear the dress I bought a week ago. After learning and practicing the meridian self-therapy techniques, my symptoms eventually went away. Most of all, I can eat the cakes and pastries that I love. To have freedom to eat what I like is a gift for a food lover like me. And my weight has also gone down. Now, I do not need to take the medicine that cost me $720 per year. Susan. Next, we have Andrea. I was diagnosed with terminal cancer and given 6 months to live. That time, my breast cancer spread to the liver. My doctor was compassionate enough to let me try alternative healing on top of chemotherapy. Basically, what I did to heal myself was making sure my meridians were flowing smoothly. Ate the right food for my body and managed my daily routine, including sleeping time as suggested in the meridian self-therapy. I came out cancer-free for the past 12 years. Now my current doctor still can't believe that I survived. Megan White. Then there's Norman. I had high blood pressure for many years. Recently, my condition got so bad that my head and body felt so tight, like they were going to explode. It has been so long that I felt this way. I'm shocked that the 5-minute meridian technique you taught me gave me instant relief. I can't wait to learn more. Norman. I think in this presentation, I've shown you enough of how effective this material is. If you've watched this far, it shows me that you're interested, and all you have to do is click Add to Cart button below. You'll get everything tonight, and you'll be able to find out for yourself if the pure natural healing is everything so many others are saying it is. I'm personally extremely confident. Why? Because I've seen it work. It has worked for me. It's been wonderful, and it's worked for every single person I've shown this to personally. And the vast majority of folks who buy the Pure Natural Healing Program and put it into effect in their own lives literally do have fantastic results. I want you to have those results as well, and all you have to do is click the Add to Cart button below. Download the Pure Natural Healing Program, start going through it, start using it in your own life, and experience those results for yourself. Again, I'm Kevin Richardson. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I can't wait to hear about your success. If you're still watching, I bet you have some questions. Here are the most common ones. What's the difference between meridian therapy, acupuncture, and acupressure? That's a great question, and I know it can seem confusing at times. Acupuncture is what scares most people because it involves needles. Acupressure uses the same points that acupuncture does, but doesn't use needles. Meridian therapy is a complete healing system that finds and corrects the flow of energy so that it restores and boosts the natural healing process of your body. Pure Natural Healing, the program developed by Master Lim, uses many different healing disciplines combined. That's what makes it so powerful. However, even though it uses many different healing techniques, you won't feel it does, because Master Lim has made it as easy as possible for you to do it yourself. So if you just follow the instructions he gives you, with the pictures and the videos in Pure Natural Healing, you'll discover how easy it is to do yourself. Will it hurt when I press on the meridian point? A friend of mine got miraculous results, but said that some of the points were painful when he touched them. Great question. There are some rare situations where a point on your meridians has been blocked for a very long time. It's like a dam that holds back a lot of water for a very long time. A lot of pressure can build. All you have to do is be more gentle with those points. You'll find that the pain goes away very fast. However, the good news is that the more pressure there is, the more relief you are going to feel once it's released. It's hard to believe that somebody can cure something so severe just by rubbing a part of your body. That is a natural reaction. It's normal to question something that we don't understand very well. However, what you want to recognize is that there are many things we questioned and even fought against. But now we treat them like they are everyday truths. Think about it. There was once a time people didn't believe the earth was round. Then they didn't want to believe the earth wasn't the center of the universe. The same was true with X-rays. People didn't believe it was true, that it was a hoax. But now we use them every day. Pure Natural Healing is one of those things. Just because it looks different and is new and powerful doesn't mean it doesn't work. It works every day and is so easy to use. What will I experience when I start to use this? For many, you will feel instant relief. Even if you feel you're not suffering from anything, you will feel a wave of relaxation, warmth, and balance wash over you. For some, it may take a bit longer to feel changes. It might be more subtle for you. But as you use the exercises and the workbook and healing food recommendations and the videos, you'll find your energy is just getting stronger as the days continue. Aches and pains that you've gotten used to and forgotten about come to your attention again, yet only because you noticed they have vanished. You'll sleep deeper at night and wake up more refreshed and energized than you can remember. There's so much more that is going to happen to you as the days continue that there's just not enough time to go through all of it. But at the end of this video, there will be a long list of testimonials that should give you a sense of what's in store for you. Can I use this instead of my doctor's recommendations? The side effects are so bad and the drug's so toxic. It's so frightening that I just want to use your meridian method. We can't tell you not to see a doctor or follow a doctor. However, you can ask your doctor if he or she is okay with you complementing whatever treatment they are giving you with Pure Natural Healing. If your doctor is not open-minded, you can look for one that is open-minded. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of instances where medications were not needed anymore when meridian therapy was used. When you apply pressure, when do you press? How long and how much pressure is applied? You will learn exactly how to apply pressure to your specific meridian points in the manual as well as the videos. It will all be explained for you with crystal clarity. How do you know if I'm pressing in the right places? The first thing to know is, meridian therapy works because when the right points are being used, the person you are helping will ask you to keep pressing or to press harder. They will show you their relief and that they are doing better. That is going to make it clear that you are using the right places of the body. There are several key trigger points outlined in the booklet. They all do slightly different things in terms of traditional Chinese medicine. For example, some work to improve qi and blood flow to the pelvis, some to help the cervix dilate, some by helping the baby to descend into a good position, and others help with emotions like fear and anxiety that inhibit labor. I show you what the right points are, how to find them, what feedback to look for, what sequence of points to work on, and when to end your session. No stone has been left unturned. You will be crystal clear on what to do. Can you treat more than one condition at a time? In short, yes, but technically speaking, Chinese medicine does not treat conditions. It treats patterns. The patterns of Chinese medicine may include any number of Western medical conditions, as well as issues which have not surfaced completely. In other words, it's true prevention. The healing effects of meridian therapy come from the way the body and mind are viewed and treated in Chinese medicine, treating you as an individual with a unique set of signs and symptoms, rather than a person with a specific condition, is one of the main advantages of Eastern medicine. Okay, those are all the questions I have so far. Go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below.